Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So right now I am in the Molas Campground, and it is located south of Silverton, Colorado. If you don't know where Silverton, Colorado is, it is located in the southwest corner of Colorado in the San Juan mountain range. Now, why is this important? Because Silverton and Ouray are launching points for doing the high mountain Alpine passes, which today is what I'm going to do. I've been planning this for a while. It's something I've wanted to do, and I finally made the time to do it. Now, I'm doing it in the fall because of the colors. The fall colors up here are amazing. The trees are turning now. Aspens are yellow, which you'll see from the video. It looks really amazing. And hopefully the creek crossings and river crossings will be at their lowest level since runoff is over. So that was one of the reasons why I chose the fall. Now, the problem with the fall being out here is it's cold. I'm at 10,300 some feet, and it got down to 30 degrees last night. So if you do come up here and ride these passes in the fall, get a hotel or stay in a cabin unless you like being cold. Waking up and cooking when it's 30 degrees is never a lot of fun, but I think the riding will be pretty spectacular today. What passes am I planning to do? Well, I want to do Imogene Pass and Cinnamon Pass today. There's a loop that'll take me over to Lake City, so I'll go over Cinnamon, over to Lake City, and then back over to Imogene. That's my plan for today. It's only about 95 miles, but it's probably going to take me all day. And then tomorrow, the plan is to do Imogene Pass, and then over to Telluride, and then back to Ophir Pass, back to the campground. We'll see how it goes. I'm on the small bike, not on the big one, and so there's some considerations to riding that I have to keep in mind. I don't have the full protection package that I would like bar. I just forgot what they're called. What is wrong with me? Handguards. There we go. I don't have handguards on this bike. It has its stock skid plate that I've beefed up a little bit, and it has cast wheels. So I'm gonna have to be really careful about the riding that I do and not try to get too aggressive and just pick my way up the roads. A lot of four-wheel drives do these roads. There'll be, I imagine, a lot of people. I'm going to do the best I can to film it in the way that I like to film and to show you my experience. So stick around and I will show you my experience of riding the Alpine passes outside of Silverton, Colorado. So that if this is something you want to do, this will help inspire you and motivate you to get out here and do it. Alright, arriving at Animas Forks, and then I'll be taking the turn off for Cinnamon Pass. Alright, Engineer, Cinnamon Pass, right there. Let's do it. I'm guessing this is what the day is gonna hold. I'll be following Jeeps up all day long, which is not going to be fun because they go so much slower than what I can go. But it's fine. Maybe they're going to do Engineer while I do Cinnamon first. Alright, that was no joke. Starting off. That wasn't that bad. Shotguns are hardcore.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with myself for riding up and over Cinnamon Pass. But compared to these guys, hiking, pedaling, and riding over Cinnamon, what they did was such a bigger accomplishment. They put extreme and hardcore in perspective.
Alright, this must be the true beginning of Imogene Pass. And apparently bears climb it. So, let's go climb the pass with the bears. Alright, I did it. Imogene Pass. Except it's not the high point. That over there's the high point. It looks like there might be a little bit of snow, so we'll see. Yeah. Let's do this last part. Last bit. Let's do it. Wow.
Behind me is the descent down off of Imogene Pass that I did. There's a lot of vehicles going in the other direction. I don't know if maybe going up that is the more preferred direction. I was told to go counterclockwise on Cinnamon Pass to Engineer. So today has been a brilliant day. These passes have been something that I had built up in my mind so much, like we do, thinking that, oh, it's going to be really challenging, oh, it's going to be really, really hard. Do I have the skills to do it? Am I going to be capable of getting up it? And will I be abusing the bike? And what's this going to be like? And I had built it up so big in my mind, especially Cinnamon and Imogene Pass, after watching all the videos, that I was actually concerned today that there were going to be sections that were going to be at my limits. And what I found was today on this bike, there wasn't anything that was overly challenging. I was well within my capabilities of riding up and down these passes, and there never was a point in time where I felt like I was out of control and that this bike was incapable of doing what I wanted to do. I'm so glad I came and did these. What a beautiful place up here. If you have ever had the idea of coming and riding these trails, don't wait. Make time, come up here and do it. Just leave all, ride up, find a campground, drop all your stuff, make your bike as light as possible, get the suspension set just where you need it when you don't have all your gear on, and go do it. both of them have a few challenging spots right there, but an average rider, an intermediate rider won't really have any trouble doing this. So come see what Colorado has to offer on these Alpine passes. Absolutely brilliant day, worthwhile. Great day. I'm tired. Pooped. If you look behind me, I was able to get on the Imogene Pass, but it is really chunky, rocky, and it is going to challenge your ground clearance on this bike. So I'm turning around. I don't feel like it's worth tearing it up over this pass today. I'll go up over Ophir. Hopefully I can make that, and then go from there, or just have a tour day around the Rockies. Yep. Alright, as you can see behind me, I'm at the top of Ophir Pass, and holy cow, that was rough. I came up from the Telluride 145 side. I thought that was going to be the easier way up. I was wrong. I probably shouldn't have came up on this bike, the KTM 390 Adventure. Had some clearance issues. We just dug it out. Terrible technique. Didn't ride like I'm supposed to up this stuff. But we ground it up. I got stuck in one spot, had to get up and kind of coax it over, but we got up the rest of it. And it looks like there's some storm clouds coming in, so I'm gonna head down to the other side. Oh my goodness, that was rough, that was intense. For any one of you that have done Ophir on the rocky side up, you know what I did. So yeah, did it once, not gonna do it again. Alright, day 2 of Colorado Alpine passes is over. I started the morning off at Imogene Pass, and that it was pretty challenging. So yeah, I'll let the rest of it speak for itself. And then after deciding that Imogene Pass wasn't going to happen, mostly out of bike preservation, self-preservation. I mean, the bike was grinding up it, but was not something that I wanted to continue to do. I don't have a proper bash guard on it yet, and it is cast wheels, so I left. Went to Uray, had lunch, and then went and did Last Dollar Road, which was absolutely fantastic. So you go to Ridgeway, from Ridgeway cut over as if you're going to go to Telluride, and there's a cutoff. And that was spectacular. That was better than I expected. So I did that, and that just dropped you right down into Telluride. So I rode through Telluride, and then after that, it was Ophir Pass. And I was mistaken on the direction to do Ophir Pass. I ended up coming from the west side up, and it was challenging. Yeah, when I got to the bottom, I was a little concerned because I did smack the bike into a few things. The faux skid plate that I put on there, the R1200 GS cutoff skid plate, It's got a pretty good dent in it. That was not a smart thing for me to do when it started getting like that. I really should have turned around instead of continuing. But I lack good judgment. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that. So yeah, that wraps up the Alpine passes that I'm gonna do with the time that I have. I may try to go up to the top of Black Bear tomorrow morning and come back down, but I don't feel necessarily compelled to do that. We'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you find this inspiring to at least get out and ride. Maybe not go do the same things that I do, or if you have a proper bike for doing this, get out and do it. And the mountain passes are beautiful in the fall. The colors are absolutely fantastic. It's chilly, I will warn you of that, but at least you're not overheating when you're riding. And if you're lucky enough, the elk are in rut, and you may get a chance to hear one or even see one. So get out, do some riding. It's still fall. There's a lot of great riding left. Thanks for watching, and I will see you out there.
I do need to poo.